very anxious to learn from you, to sit at your feet today and glean what you have to teach us.
Well, thank you, Marilee. That's really nice. The blogging that we've been doing, some people on the team, we've been blogging and doing videos out there for a couple of years now. I'm going to give you a little short tour, but last week, if you were on our training, Stefan did a really nice training, which is actually on our Upline Updates website. You can watch that. It shows you how you can make videos just using your phone with some software that he debuted. Now, I've been using videos. I've got some software that I bought. I use a camcorder and some other things, but you can see that this is a blog that I have, and there's a lot of videos on here. You can do audios. You can put pictures of your wife up there. And this draws a lot of traffic and helps you get known out there in the world. Like, for example, when I did a little blog on the earthquake here in Napa, my traffic almost doubled that day. So you get a lot of traffic when you learn how to blog, and also putting videos in there is really good. I've got several blogs out there, and a lot of them have a lot of different traffic. This particular blog site here, I get about 200 people a day on this, and you can embed videos and things. This is something that this is what we're talking about today, is the Team Automator site, which I'm going to be going over with you. And that's available to our whole team now. The Team Automator site is a really cool site that Stefan worked his tail off to put together, and a little bit of history on it. Anyway, I'll continue with the blogs here. I got several different blogs. You can see how they work. You can blog about different items, different things. This is about water. With our Team Automator site, some of the training we've been doing lately, we're talking about working with our avatar. There's a video there where I go out and drink from swamps and things. So that's a really good way to get your message across. Like in this case, I was talking about water, and I've got Tim Sales' water presentation and things like that, and on the blog side. So these are things that you can do on Team Automator, and I'm gonna show you how to do some of that. And this is another blog site that Dr. Oregon and I've been doing. And just to give you an idea, that's our RX Internet team. Just to give you an idea how blogging can help build your business, you can see here we have 3,571 page views on the 25th, and there was 384 visitors, and we average about 350 to 400 a day. There's 409 yesterday, and today's just starting, and you can see what the people are looking at. Weight loss is a big item this day, and Dr. Oregon's got some great articles on that. Now, you can do that on your blog on Team Automator, and we get a lot of traffic and prospects, and people come in and they try to get a hold of us. And Stefan, of course, you've seen Stefan's websites. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you, to give you a little history on the Powerline system that we're talking about today. This was a system that I actually purchased a year ago, and Stefan and I worked with this, and this is a Powerline system. It's actually pretty expensive, but it's very similar to the Team Automator. It's got all these pre-enrollees. I've actually got about 5,700 pre-enrollees in here right now, and you can see the flags, what countries they're from. And this, the only problem with this system, and Stefan and I did a lot of work working with this, is that I was under contract and could only use it in one line. So that didn't work, for the whole team. So we went ahead and Stefan put this system together, which is the new version of the Powerline 1.0, if you will. And if you go over to the blog here on the right, I'm sure everybody's seen this website now. You can see Stefan's been pretty busy putting videos on here on his blog section. And I've got a training on that, how to create videos in the Upline Updates. This here, if you go in the inner circle here, go over to Resources You Need, and come down to teamautomator.com. We've been putting some videos in here. This is a very thorough training, and this is a review, of course, because we've done a training on this before. But this is how to use that site, how to put videos in there, how to change the picture. So you get your own picture. Like I've got a picture of Sandra and I on a cruise ship. And this is a special training that I did on how to embed Tim Sales video. And Tim Sales video, if you haven't watched it yet, is absolutely fantastic. And it's a really great way to communicate or talk to network marketers. So when you have that on your blog site, you can go out all over the web and post little curiosity grabbers on MLM groups and things like that. And it's like the headline on that was like, learn how Tim Sales earned $150,000 a month, and learn the 5 criteria he used and things like that. So you don't say too much about, you don't say anything about RX or anything like that. And those are really good ways to get traffic to your site. And weight loss is a huge topic these days. And of course, I use my picture, which is pretty dramatic. And then I've got a blog site we originally did a long time ago, and that's still out there. So this is a great way to get traffic and build your business. So what I'm going to talk about now is how the Team Automator site. I'm going to show you the Dr. Organ site here. This is Dr. Organ. Dr. Organ is an excellent blogger, by the way. He's got a little pop-up newsletter that comes up. The people can sign up for newsletters, things like that. He's actually got this video that we did, that I shot of him at convention on his blog site here. So he's using embedding videos, but here's another idea. He's got products in that, and he's got another really excellent health blog over here to give you some ideas if you're for your Team Automator site. If you want to check out drorgan.net, he's got some really excellent blog articles. He's got all these different categories and things down here. Really, really powerful stuff. And then if you click on his business opportunity, bingo, it takes you to his Team Automator site, and he called his Radiant Health. So that's another idea. If you've got websites out there, you can put a link to your Team Automator site in there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is bring up a little presentation here. Can you see that, Marilee?
Yes, I can
okay.
see your screen.
Very good. So this is a little presentation here on using blogging and videos to market your business with Team Automator. And you can see that that's a picture of Sandra and I in front of the cruise ship. And you want to pique curiosity with this. And in order for people to access any of these pages up here, the Powerline Business Overview and the products and Join Now, they'll have to actually take the free tour. Once they get in the free tour, and the training, if you go to Upline Updates and go through the training on that, you'll see how that works. It's got a whole bunch of really potent videos in the back of this blog, and it leads your prospects in a systematic way through a marketing funnel. It's really well done. So if you look at this recruiting system, this combines 2 really potent strategies, marketing funnel. One is blogging, and if you've heard of Empower Network, I mean, they've built a huge worldwide business just teaching blogging, and their motto is blog daily. And as you can see by some of the traffic that we've been getting, the more you blog, the more traffic you get, and you can, we'll be teaching this a little later, but you can do skillful posts to Facebook without mentioning your business, and it'll draw traffic to your Team Automator site. And this particular one here, this is that training that I did, this because I've got, if you click on that, it takes you to Tim Sales video. And of course, Tim Sales is very well known out there, so that helps give you authority, which is nice. Instead of just you can use professionals' videos and things to add authority to your business. On the right side, you'll see the Powerline marketing system. That's like I showed you before. These are scrolling people, and if you go back to Stefan's, I think he's got over 1,000 people in his system now, which is really, really good. And he's been bringing some people in through his Powerline system, and people are signing up and joining the Powerline. It gives you a simple way to learn how to blog too. I mean, blogging can be challenging. I've been blogging for years, and it wasn't it takes a while to get used to it, and I'm fairly technical. So the neat thing about Team Automator is it's already done for you. You don't have to learn how to, get an ISP and all these things and learn Optimized Press. And oh man, it takes a while to learn all that stuff and all that search engine optimization and things like that. But so you can go in with your Team Automator site and just put some posts up there. In fact, I've got that training. You can just copy paste. I've got a text file. You can just copy that and paste it for practice into your Team Automator site, and you'll have the Tim Sales video on there. Once you do it one time, then you can see how that works, and you can embed your videos, like with the training. If you go out and you do that video and then embed it on your blog site, it gives you really good authority, and it's like your avatar, right? So the avatar is the perfect prospect. So when you're doing a video, and you've seen Stefan's videos, he's got several videos out there, and he's attracted some people. I mean, the reason he's not here this weekend is because the #1 recruiter in the company was attracted to his blog. And that's how this works. This is really good. It's a perfect vehicle to speak to your avatar. I just love it. And it gives you authorities on the subject you blog about. So if you want to get known, and if you're going to be talking to people that want to lose weight and things like that, you can start blogging about weight loss issues and your story, your personal story. Your story is really important, and blogging really gives you a vehicle for telling your story. Generates highly qualified leads that relate to you and your business. Well, the people it's kind of like the law of it is not kind of it is. It's the law of attraction, and that you actually end up working with people you get along with really well, and those are people that are attracted to your blogging, people that like the way you write and what you're talking about, and you can tell by looking at a video if a person is being truthful and the kind of person you want to work with. It makes a big difference. They call it the BS meter. And their BS meter gets really sensitive to when you see hypey people and stuff, and it's not fun. And those aren't the kind of people that I personally want to work with. I like working with people like Stefan and most of the people on this team, because there's a real camaraderie and a great thread of friendship. And it really does provide a simple way to leverage social media platforms like Facebook and Twitter. You'll see on that training I did on Upline Updates, I actually posted the link to the Tim Sales video on a Facebook page, and it shows you how to do all that. So you can go out there, you get your video on Team Automator, and you just post the link on Facebook or in an MLM group, and all of a sudden you start generating traffic like you were seeing, like we're getting like 350 to 400 people a day. And here's a little sample. This is a video. You need to get yourself a YouTube account if you're going to be posting videos out there, and there's lots of tutorials out there for YouTube, how to get a YouTube account. Just go to YouTube, and it says right there, get an account. And this is just a little sample of how that can work for you. This is a video I shot in my camcorder down south at the summit when Eric Worre was speaking. It's a great training he did, and you're welcome to use that if you want to. You can get that off my blog. And you can see up here, there's almost 12,000 people to watch that video now. And whenever you can, like I got a picture with Eric when I was down there. Whenever you can, like I've got pictures of Tim Sales and myself and Eric Worre and Steve Schwartz and Stefan, and then whenever you can, next time we're all together, get our pictures together, and you can put them on your blog. It really makes us a team, and we got a new team name now, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, this is a really good way to give you credibility too. And you can see that a lot of people, literally millions, this is like a #1 bestseller book, right? So what I did on this blog is I use that like as a keyword, and that helps drive traffic to your blog too. And you can see here, this is just in a month. It's 781 people watched this, and for 4,831 minutes, and that's just in the last 28 days. So you can see how potent a video can be, and it gives you a lot of credibility because people click on that YouTube and they go to my channel. So now they're looking at all different sorts of different videos, and I've got all sorts of videos out there that do different things, especially on weight loss now. And some of the training we've been doing is not to pitch people, and I'm still adjusting for that because I tend to get a little excited, and I've been I'll pitch people. So that's not being a professional inviter. So I been changing my tone and being creating more curiosity. That's one of the biggest things we want to do in this business. When you do your blogs, is you're creating curiosity, and then you're going to invite, present, train. Use the professional inviting formula. So you just need to get more leads, and this is also a great way to help your leads get familiar with who you are by blogging. In the last 5 people that joined my business, they all went to my blog at some point. I remember we brought in a top money earner from another company, and I had him talk to Mark Wilson, and he said he was on my blog for 2.5 hours before he talked to Mark. So those blogs can really help. And the videos, as I said, help you get more qualified leads. Like, for example, when you're talking to network marketers, the Tim Sales video is really, really sharp. I mean, there's nothing like it. There's not much I could do to match what Tim says in that video. And I think you'll remember that Stefan had a huge money earner call it the best damn video he's ever seen. I had a lady who actually owned an MLM company, and she's working with Mark Yarnell. And she said if she would have saw that video first, she would have joined us instead of Mark's new company. But she's worked with Mark for 20 years. But anyway, that's the kind of caliber of people you talk to. I mean, these are seasoned veterans, and everybody seems to know Tim Sales. So you can put this on your blog site as a excellent tool for recruiting. So what I'm going to show you here is a video that describes how the Powerline works. Let's see here. Of course, it would help to oh yes. I had to do some study this morning to learn how to play videos on this. We were technically challenged the other day. Actually, several times we have now.
We're learning.
Here we are. Okay. All right. Video sharing's on. You just have to find a button. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. There we go. Here we go. We've been able to play videos before, but you couldn't get the sound. But now, GoToMeeting finally has addressed that issue and has a way to do that. One moment, please. Okay, here's the Powerline video.
Powerline systems utilize unique methods for building your business and have a proven track record of success. They're traditionally most effective when used in conjunction with binary or matrix compensation plans due to the team building concept, where each new person who joins is placed in succession under others who have joined before them. The urgency to join is built into the system due to the probability of spillover from the efforts of those above in the team. This sense of urgency can create tremendous team momentum and fear of loss for prospects to join before they miss out on others who are jumping on board the team at a rapid pace. Let's take a look at how the Powerline system helps you automate, accelerate, and simplify how you invite, inform, and enroll prospects into your business. When a prospect visits the Powerline Builder's visitor site or landing page and submits their information, they're instantly given a free temporary position in the Powerline, and they're redirected to the Business Opportunity Presentation page. We call this prospect a pre-enrollee. Now, for this illustration, let's say you're the pre-enrollee looking at My Business Opportunity. Keep in mind, I'm going to be inviting as many people as I can to my site to check out my opportunity. And just as you visited my site and submitted your information, others are doing the same thing. So, even before you commit to anything, the system starts building your team by placing pre-enrollees just like you, under you, in a straight line down called a power line, all of whom you have the opportunity to be paid on should they take action and become a full member. Keep in mind, it doesn't really matter where you landed in the power line. There could be people above you as well as below you. What does matter is that you take action fast before others do. By locking in your position first, you'll leap ahead of those who hesitate and now get paid on their efforts when they upgrade, instead of the other way around. That could mean hundreds or even thousands of dollars a month in residual income for you and your team members who upgrade fast before those below or above them do. Our Powerline Builder creates a sense of urgency for your prospects to upgrade fast in 3 effective ways. Number 1, auto emails. Every day, your pre-enrollees are sent an email report listing all of the new pre-enrollees who have joined and upgraded that day, urging them to upgrade their position fast before others do, so they can get paid on them and their team building efforts instead of the other way around. Now here's a key factor as to why the Powerline system is so effective. Everyone below you is also receiving similar email notices encouraging them to upgrade as well. 2, scrolling enrollee counter. Inside each pre-enrollee's free site, there's a scrolling counter showing them how many new people have joined their team, even before they themselves have upgraded. It's no wonder why Powerline systems have created more results than any other team building system in the history of our industry. And what makes our Powerline Builder stand out in a class of its own is the user-friendly customization features we offer. For more details on what you get with this system, join us in the next video. On what you get with this system, join us in the next video.
All right. Was everybody able to watch, Marilee, were you able to watch that and listen to it?
It was good. Yes,
okay.
It worked great.
Excellent. Good. Okay, so what that was explains the Powerline, how the Powerline works and the features of that. And this is what we have in place. If you look at Stefan's site here, you can see that he's got 1,007 people in his Powerline. That means people are in pre-enrollment status, so they've opted in. Yes.
I'm not seeing your screen again.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
back to the very beginning screen.
Okay, how's that?
There you go.
All right. So I'm back. This is Stefan's Team Automator site, and you can see he's been busy embedding a lot of videos in here. But you'll see here he's got over 1,000 people in pre-enrollment status now on his Team Automator site, which is really cool. That's great. And what that means is they're on tour basically, and you can see that he's done he's put a lot of videos in here, and it's of course a lot of Tim sales. This is nice. This little video here. This site, by the way, is teameliteadventure.com. So that's Stefan's site. If you want to check out, get some ideas from Stefan. This is a cute one here. That's like a skeleton with a cigarette hanging out, waiting to get leads. And this is a little video we did. I'm going to do that again. I'll show you how that works. You click on that, and it's a little welcome video we did for the Powerline system.
Hi there, this is Marcus Cox, just saying hi to you from the deck of the Jewel of the Seas. We're out here on the Caribbean having a great time with RX. We're on the RX cruise and wanted to welcome you to our team and congratulate you on joining us through the Powerline. The Powerline system is a very remarkable system that has recently been put in place. No other team has that, just our team has that. You obviously are familiar with it or you wouldn't be watching this video. I'm standing here on the deck with my good friend and business partner, Stefan Page.
Hi, guys.
And we've been at sea for 7 weeks now.
Oh, 7 weeks?
7 days. 7 days. It seems like 7 weeks, but it's 7 days. And we've been island hopping all these Caribbean islands. We're here with the RX management team and the master distributor, Mr. Tim Sales. And Robert G. Allen's also here. You might have seen him on the videos. And we are also mingling with the top leaders in the world in RX, and we've been brainstorming, and we're taking this company to new heights. Just wanted to let you know how well positioned you are, and I'd like to congratulate you on your decision to joining the RX team and coming into the Powerline system. And we'll let Stefan take it from here.
Good. Well, what you're going to find that is unique about this system is, as opposed to what you may have experienced in the past or heard of as far as network marketing, is a lot of the work is done for you. It doesn't mean you'll do nothing. No, there's no such thing. But the hardest part of the business have been taken care of, which means that the system is presenting for you and it's closing prospects for you. So basically all your job is how do you get more people through the system? And so that's what we're going to talk about in the next couple days and weeks with you, is how do we find ways to help you get more prospect going through your system so you can have a business that's growing. And so, again, we want to welcome you on the team. We're having a blast here on the cruise, and if you work diligently with us, you could definitely live the lifestyle and have a lot of fun, because that truly is a business that works. We're living proof of that, and you can truly make money on autopilot. You just need to put it in place, and then it works for you. And so, welcome on the team.
Welcome.
It looks like everybody's still on there. So back to where we were on the presentation over here. The advantages of the Powerline. It's a proven recruiting system. It really, it's been used for years. I know Stefan and I both used a system like this a long time ago, and it really builds a lot of, what do you call it, anticipation, and also fear of loss. It's very duplicatable, obviously, because we're rolling these sites out. They only take a matter of minutes to set up, and it's only $9.95 a month, which is nothing. And there's a lot of things you can do. Not only do you have a Powerline at your fingertips, whereas that other one that I have, the ATB Live, I paid thousands and thousands for that. This is only like $40 setup and $9.95 a month, so it's much more cost effective, that's for sure. It creates a sense of urgency with fear of loss, because as you can see, like Stefan's got 1,000 people in there on pre-enrollment status, and he's got, I'm sure he has an email system going out to his list there. That list is maintained in MailChimp, and you set up an autoresponder with MailChimp. We'll be doing that down the road here. We'll set that all up for you. And just they get these emails on a regular basis, and everybody's thinking about that. They go back to the site and then think about, well, gosh, if I had upgraded last week, I would have all these people under me. I've got, on my left side, I'm down 108 levels, and there's a lot of people in there, and there's people came in on the Powerline. They're just coming in now, and they could have upgraded a long time ago and had all those levels underneath them instead. So it's a perfect way to build your list of prospects too. We're always talking about building your list in this business, and if you keep driving traffic to your Team Automator site, they get put into the onto the free tour. They get automatically added into the MailChimp database. So you'll be able to see that when you log into your Team Automator site. You'll see all your new members in there. And as your list grows, you can send the marketing emails on a weekly basis, which is something we're starting to really do more diligently. I know Steve and Stefan did a presentation last week on piquing curiosity. And we've got a lot of that training in our upline updates too. So another great thing about this thing is building your story, like when you're building your avatar, right? Talking to your perfect prospect. You get to tell this story, like I just told you a story how I'm down 108 levels. And actually I'm not down, I'm down more than that now, but I had a gentleman come in on my 108th level a few weeks back, and he's got a black belt in Kung Fu. So I went out there and did a blog on that, asking people, do you think that's a coincidence? Because 108 is a magic number in Kung Fu. It's huge. And if you go to Wikipedia and search on 108 and Kung Fu, you'll see they've got pages and pages about it. So I made a little joke about, do you think he knew? I mean, what are the odds that he'd show up on my 108th level? So I thought that's pretty funny, and I've had some good feedback on that blog. So things like that, you can do stuff like that, and it gets a story out there, it piques curiosity. People like to read that stuff. I know my cat's a little movie star. Tim Sales, one time I did a video with our cat Lexi in it, and I was out with the valley in the background. I'm talking to my cat. That's back when CeeLo Green was, I think it was American Idol, and he had his cat with him all the time. And I thought, well, maybe I'll try that with Lexi. And I got some great feedback. People love that, and I got a lot of hits on that. In fact, Tim Sales, when I saw him on the cruise, he said, "I love your cat." So, you know, it's amazing what blogging can do for you in your business. You don't know who's looking at your blog and also getting to know you. So it's a perfect system for building depth in your organization too, because the Powerline structure, and like I said, 108 levels down, is it just creates excitement. And when you finally get some momentum going, like for example, Stefan right now is a lady in his business. He's over there with her in Salt Lake right now. She was mentioned on the corporate call, the #1 recruiter in the company and all that. I mean, she was at convention, but she hadn't really done anything yet. So there's a lot of people like that could be in your business already. And then when she decided to do it, now she's the #1 recruiter in the company in a matter of weeks. So you get people in the power line, and I've got people in my line that are, you know, got illustrious pasts in this business, but they haven't done anything yet, or really kicked it incredibly like they have in the past. But they're like sleeping giants, if you will. So that's the neat thing about this power line is you just keep building down, and when an event does happen, like the perfect product and things like that, it can light up like a Christmas tree. It's just incredible to watch that. And it's really exciting. It's a great story. So this part here about tell your story, how your group grew from 1 pre-enrollee to thousands. You know, facts tell, stories sell. Well, that's a great story. I mean, anybody can do that, right? Okay, so a little recap on Team Automator here. It gives you a chance to become an expert at blogging and social media. And you can see on the right here, there's Stefan's. He's definitely well known on the internet now, that's for sure. Provides an accelerated recruiting platform, and you can see how it works. It gets excitement, and the more pre-enrollees you get, and if you send out an exciting email to your list of pre-enrollees, like in my case, in my other system, I've got 5,000 pre-enrollees. And I'll send out a blast to 5,000 of them, saying that they're going to miss out, or when people join my team on that line, I'll send out a blast to that group and say, you know, they could have been under you, and it's true. And that's what this is. That's what's really exciting about this business. The more people you get in your power line on the system here, and the more pre-enrollees you get, the more potential you have to really have a good day, if you will. I've had over 1,000 people join my business in another company in one day, and it's a very exciting event. So this is a perfect vehicle to post your own videos too, or videos by experts like Tim Sales or Eric Worre or Kim Klaver, things like that. Really, really great vehicle for that. And just a little FYI, if you do use a video by an expert or something, be sure you edify them. Like on my blog about Eric Worre and talk about his book, Going Pro in Network Marketing. I have a link actually to Amazon.com where you can buy that book, and I get good backlinking on that. And it's of course Eric likes that too because it sells more of his book. So you combine the Team Automator system once again combines the power of blogging and a Powerline recruiting system. So it's really it's potent. Very, very potent. So what I'd like to do is open this up for questions. If anyone has any questions, go ahead and type your questions in the chat box there, and I'll see if I can answer them for you. Okay? Ms. Marilee, are you back on?
I'm back on. Yes,
excellent.
I had
all right.
connectivity problems. I apologize.
So does anybody have any questions?
I know somebody was asking, Marcus, if you're just beginning blogging, how do you know what to write about? And I think you've given us some examples here on you can look at what other people have written, and that will give you ideas. But could you address that a little bit for somebody who's just getting started?
Well, if you're just getting started, I would suggest you go ahead and go through that tutorial I put on for Tim Sales. That's in Upline Updates. And that is, it's got the text and everything, so that's like you're cutting your teeth the first time. Let's see. Anyway, that's in Upline Updates. Yeah. So just go to uplineupdates.com and go through the video trainings on that. I think I've got that right here. There we go.
And that was under the tab Resources. Yes,
yep.
Resources you need.
Here it is on the screen here. So if you go to uplineupdates.com and log in, go to Resources you need, go down to teamautomator.com, and you'll see our videos there. And I've actually got a text file that is underneath the last video there on how to embed. This says how to embed Tim Sales YRX video on your Team Automator site. I've got a text file down there. You can go in and just follow that video instruction and click on Add New for a post and just paste my text in there. I've got the links for the video and the picture and everything already there for you. You don't have to learn any of that stuff. Just copy paste, and I actually show you how to do that in the video, and then preview it, and you'll see what it looks like. And once you do that one time, it gets really easy. It just takes a little practice. Once you get up to speed, it's pretty easy. So don't get lost in all the technicalities. It's a little daunting when you first log into your Team Automator and you don't know anything about WordPress. Yeah, yikes, you know. But really, the only thing you really need to know is how to add a blog post, and that video tells you how to do that. And then these other videos walk you through how the marketing funnel works and what Team Automator can do for you and your business. Does that help, Marilee?
Yeah, that's very good. You know, I think actually we forget about all of the great resources we have in that inner circle. And it's good to go back and just take a look at all of the past trainings that are there and everything that's there for us to review. So that's a good reminder. Thanks, Marcus.
You're welcome. So if we're, looks like everybody's, let me see if there's anybody has any questions. Doesn't look like it.
Looks like we're good. You did a good job then.
Okay.
So now we're all off to go log into Upline Updates and start reviewing this material and get our blog post done. And how easy to start, because you've got everything right there for the very first post. We just go in, copy and paste, and we've got a post done on our blog.
And if you want some ideas, Stefan's site is teameliteadventure.com, and click on his blog site on the right, and you can see what he's doing. And also drorgan.net has some really excellent blog posts on there. He's a really, and I've got my blog posts at mountainnetworker.com. I've got years of blog posts in there with different videos. And also, feel free to use any of my videos. You're welcome to use it because you're on our team here. You just click on the YouTube logo, and you can copy the URL right there. You'll see it. It says share. Maybe I can show you real quick here. Let's see. Okay. That was the earthquake blog. Okay, here's Tim. What I did here was I posted Tim Sales' Founders Club video. So you go down here and click on the YouTube logo. See, and then you click on the share right here, and there's the URL. And that's all you have to put in your blog is that URL. And just paste it in there. You can experiment with that. Don't be afraid to try stuff, and you'll see how that works. So that is a really easy way to get some really high quality content in your blogging. All right. Well, wishing everybody an excellent weekend and happy blogging.
Thanks so much, Marcus.
You're welcome.